on that note, would you recommend chocolate, dark chocolate in your diet?
Yeah, so for probably 15, 20 years now, and full disclosure, I love chocolate. I love dark chocolate. I used to drink one too many chocolate milkshakes, but I've tried to cut down. And now I have a couple a year. You got to indulge, and as my mom would say, everything in moderation. Chocolate in general, dark chocolate specifically, has been shown to have brain healthy effects. And let's again dive in, because the devil again is always in the details. If you look at a bar of chocolate, while I love Hershey's, and in some ways no shade on Hershey's, but in other ways shade on Hershey's, if you look at the Hershey's bar and you turn it over, there's like sugar and butter and more butter and then some chocolate, right? The Hershey's chocolate bar, again, I love Hershey's, so I don't want to say negative things, but as a treat, not as a nutrition element and not as something to protect and optimize brain health. Dark chocolate, the very pure dark chocolate, dark cocoa powder, for example. Not only has dark cocoa powder has been studied in multiple randomized studies. There's a brand that I use. I have no commercial relationships with this brand, but it's something that I use, the brand called Cocovia. It's made by Mars. I've been using this for 20 years. It's a dark cocoa powder that is purified and studied in multiple randomized controlled trials. Dark cocoa powder has been shown to improve blood pressure control. Wow. Most people aren't aware of that. Dark chocolate powder, purified, has also been shown to help with insulin resistance, meaning insulin resistance is a problem that happens in diabetes and pre-diabetes when someone has lots of sugar and isn't exercising enough, and the insulin from the pancreas, it's a hormone, it keeps shooting out and it causes inflammation and accelerates brain aging. Well, dark cocoa powder has also shown beneficial effects for brain health and cognitive health and memory. And that's why I believe that the devil is in the details. Dark cocoa powder, I put it in my coffee every morning. Chocolate bars that have sugar and butter and more sugar and butter and then some chocolate, that's a treat, a sweet treat. That is not brain healthy. Are there dark chocolate bars that have 85% cocoa? And sure, but dark cocoa powder or pills, to me, has maybe, based on the evidence, the most medicinal effects.
Wow. So you put dark cocoa powder in your coffee every morning?
For over 20 years, yep.
That's incredible. I'm an avid coffee drinker. We all know this. It's not good. I drink it far too late in the day, like you've determined. Okay, I'm going to try that actually. I'll get back to you on that.